Wait, who silenced whom? Oh. Did the stream cut off again? Ah. Yeah, that thing. Wait, what the? What is that? Use the reader. From Tuya. Dear God, why there's so much corrupted data? All this error 5358? What the hell does that mean? From Tuya. Name archived message. Dear founder, everything has gotten so much worse since you left. We keep pursuing the goal, but our lives are getting less happy. When the weather is dry and the dam runs low, there is nothing to do in the whole city. Things don't get fixed anymore. We even had to dismantle the cinema. I know it was frivolous and pointless when we can just watch video files, but it was fun to go watch movies together like people used to do. I believe in your wisdom, founder. I believe we have to avoid hurting the planet like our ancestors did. But I don't know if the mayor is doing what you would have wanted. Isn't there another way of reaching the goal? Please, I know you left for a reason, but I don't think we can go on this way. Faithfully, Tuya. Talos Principle 2B. Three-year crossword degree, nothing bigger than that. Oh. Did you, Lucio, did you work anything related? On the Universe, author Straton of Stegera. A fragment from Straton's On the Universe. Amintus. You have made quite a catalog of horrors, Straton. Children dying in their mother's arms, cities perishing by the plague, and even animals living without peace or happiness. Nicomachus, why must we listen to this? You know I have just eaten a heavy dinner. Straton, because these things, which are ugly, must be confronted for us to reach the truth. You spoke of justice earlier, Amintus, but aren't these things just? Amintus, they're not. Straton, then you must admit the universe itself is not just. If the gods exist... 34? Footnote. If the gods exist, then they do not bend the world to their will. Rather, the universe proceeds as a machine following its rules. Justice and virtue are human inventions. Amintus, are you saying justice and virtue are therefore illusory and should be abandoned? Straton, the opposite, my friend. It is mankind alone that can impose these values upon the machine. Footnotes 34. It remains unclear whether Straton believed in the gods or used them solely as metaphors. His work on the deities is no longer extant. Tantalizingly, Diogenes Laertius mentions that it caused a fist fight in the Lyceum. Athena, I thought what made us human was that we search for meaning, but perhaps a better way of thinking about it is that we create meaning. Noma Project 8. No, you didn't do anything with it? Why did you apply for that course? Trials. Oh, I see some words in there. There is a pattern underneath. Trials, new primary site. Lake water for cooling. Power distribution. That's a data stream. Oh boy. Who's there?
Our ancestors kept telling themselves that the brevity of their lives didn't matter. But they had so little time to ever really think about anything. I've spent several human lifetimes studying this mystery, and only now am I beginning to see. The simulation was built on top of material reality, unable to escape its constraints. In the same way, physics as we understand it, even quantum physics, is built on top of a deeper reality. A set of rules that define existence itself. There is a universal language of creation, and I think we can learn it.
And that's how they developed this technology? All the cramming of information they wanted to do.
Of creation. What were they doing here?
Yeah.
And how far did they get?
I can't answer that, but I think I fixed the Tetromino bridge machine ring thing.
Good.
I say I think because it's not in the schematics. And what I'm doing is hack work at best. Try it and see if it works.
Alright. Melville, you bloody genius. So glad we have him on the team. Oh, another reader. All the cramming and information didn't want you to do, didn't feel like I was learning much. Oh. So, what you're saying is they... Why, was it the way they taught you that information? Was it just uninteresting? I hated that too, but mostly in med school I had higher motivation and passion, maybe to memorize terms without trying to. But I hated memorizing things in history, for example. Me too, man. I passed many of the subjects in high school because I just memorized stuff, never truly understood. Geography, history, literature, biology too. They weren't my strong subjects. And honestly, it was kind of boring to me, but I only passed them because I memorized lessons and forgot them the next day. In med school there was an logical science too, so I didn't have to remember it and recite it all like a parrot, thank God. I'm glad it was interesting to you. It's cool doing it, however I learned more from watching YouTube videos. I like trying to understand all the astrophysics and science stuff. Much more rather than bio. I know what you mean, but I think it's because the people in YouTube, you know, the videos that get pushed by the algorithm, those that perform well are good because the people that teach you in those videos, they have a better way of relying that information on you. They just make those lessons interesting. Our programming system really sucks in that way. They force you to memorize things not understand them. Yeah, but it's not just in Bulgaria, Daya. It's just one of many. Can accept it in 2 fields for astrophysics? Really? One for astrophysics. Sometimes I wonder what would have been if I went that route. You can always find out again. It was either medical chemistry in Jerusalem or astrophysics in Tel Aviv. Jeez, Daya. Nice scores, man. From Tekla. Ah, that bitch. From Tekla to Athena, beloved founder. Years have passed and still there is nothing but silence. Have we sinned? Have you abandoned us for our arrogance or greed? Some of the other continue to build. I told them not to, but they don't listen to me. Byron is the worst of them. He disrespects you constantly, spreading lies and... something. Please know that there are those who remain faithful, who respect the limits you set and seek wisdom and humility as you thought. You may win the next election, perhaps then you will return. Praise your name, Tekla. Ah, what a tool. From Trebuchet? Is that how you spell Trebuchet? To Athena, founder. Although I was born in the early days of New Jerusalem, I never knew you well. This is not your fault. I became so focused on improving the dam that I didn't develop much in the way of social relationships, except perhaps with Melville. That doesn't mean I was unhappy. I was, in fact, extremely content. I like to solve complex problems in peace and quiet. That's who I am. But now the pleasure I used to get out of my work has faded. I may not need a lot of company, but I want my work to be meaningful, to contribute. It does not feel like that anymore, and when I suggest new projects, the mayor acts like I've committed a crime, like I should be ashamed. I do not like this. I do not care about social issues or debates. I do not want to get involved. I just want to be able to keep working on making things better. Please fix this situation. Thank you, Trebuchet216. Done with the elite universities. Physics I used to hate in school, but love on YouTube? Yeah, I watched a lot of YouTube videos on history as well, and I hated it in school. It was one of the most boring subjects. Do feel I learn things, some of it goes over my head. Algebra, for example. Are you good with literature, Lucio? I think there is a pattern of people who are usually good at arts and literature are not that good at subjects like physics and math, and the other way around, vice versa. When you understand their mechanism of work, you learn them forever. When you just memorize, yeah, it's gone tomorrow, exactly. Rediscovered history in your old age. We should put people who make YouTube tutorials. We should put them in schools. Paying the price. Author S.T. Saniel. From the Introduction to Portraits of the Martyrs by S.T. Saniel. The list of people condemned for advocating new ideas is long and depressing. Ignaz Semmelweis, utterly destroyed for suggesting doctors wash their hands. Ludwig Boltzmann, ridiculed for suggesting the existence of atoms. Robert H. Goddard, mocked for arguing that a rocket could reach the moon. Al-Razi, attacked for questioning the existence of humor. Barbara McClintock's discovery of transposition ignored for years. The list goes on. And we haven't even touched on what happens to those who suggest political rather than scientific improvements. Even when they succeed, they often still pay with their lives. These days, the idea of progress is frequently derided as yet another narrative, identified with the establishment by critics who curiously portray themselves as rebels. But the truth is that every step forward that humanity has ever taken has... Again, C5358, enormous personal cost. Miranda, that means it's even more important to stand up for the truth because so many others have already sacrificed themselves for it. Athena, it does. But what is the right way of doing it? Many died for the truth without accomplishing anything. Miranda, maybe we just have to do what's right and trust the universe. That was the brightest in my family. Worked on hard drive technology. Cool. They became physics teacher? Design and build a house? Cool. Also grew up in... Oh, really? Mostly by himself? He was... Nice. Yo, your father was amazing, man. Granted, my teachers were scary back in the day. Oh. The wooden stick hit near us when we were talking in class. Oh my god. More into videos did in learning mode. Wait. There's something here. A statue. A Sphinx statue. Yes? What is that? Data transfer content available. Let me see. We have two actually. What's that? S1 engraving found on a Sphinx monument on the southern coast. So I need to find this grid somewhere. Call me teachers with old habits. Yup. Yup. Hitting kids with the stickers, the teacher would get the sack here. I don't believe hitting your students is the right thing to do, even if they misbehave, but I do think that there should be harder punishments for misbehaving students. You can be a piece of shit however much you like, you want to, outside of the classroom. But some people go to school to actually learn stuff. If you're interrupting lessons, you should get the boot too. Right in the butt. Whereas that could happen is to go stand outside the classroom. I guess that's fair. You know, if the lesson is not interesting to you, and you don't want to be there, just don't. What is that? Melville Noma system, the system that runs all the tech on the island. So that's what Noma is. Pretty much all the tech on the island, from the puzzles on the megastructure, is run by a system called Noema? I've identified a number of obvious commonalities with the software we use in New Jerusalem, enough to be certain that Noema is descendant from our own software, although Athena and Cornelius appear to have upgraded it quite extensively. Noema seems capable of interfacing directly with the user's mind at a deeper level than our own technology, although this functionality is not used consistently. Currently, guest users are locked out of all functions, so only 1K can access the system, although he's also locked out of any admin functionality. One at a time, man. Right, where is number one? Yep, there we go. Phase entry. What? Oh, was that the new element? Yeah, you could just teleport. Yeah, I remember this. I believe this was the... Yeah, I believe this was the other island from the demo. Shyest, most meek, shortest, almost kid in class, and still got smacked so hard by my teacher in first grade that my head pieced and flew out. Came back home, wrote a letter to the Democratic Party to fire my teacher because she was a non-commie and wouldn't conform to the new rules. My family still makes fun of me over that letter. Why? I'm guessing it didn't work. Couldn't you have gone straight to the principal? Whee! Oh. Oh, okay. Maybe not? There is no other teleporter here. How am I gonna get this thing? Alright, you can move the teleporter. Egypt. Not like that. Where do I put it though? Oh, I can fly it over there. Can I? Ah, shucks, but I want the cube, don't I? Because it was a very childish thing. It was the right thing. Let's take the teacher's side. You only went to the principal if you were summoned. If that ever happened, you were dead at home. No, I got summoned a couple of times. For doing kid stuff. Right, we can just teleport with the element. No, not pick it up. Right, now we leave this here. You can also detach the fan. Adorable. Oh, you need it. Yes, 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 you need it. There we go. Okay, that was number 1.
I've decoded another file from the data stream. Listen to this.
Yeah?
Mother and father think of our discoveries as a language, a code. But I think they're wrong. They're so caught up in the technical details of running the experiments and upgrading the machine that they're not paying attention to the patterns we're finding, to the symmetries, the harmonies, the melodies. The fundamental language of reality is a kind of music, and it's beautiful. Beauty is an inherent property of the cosmos.
It's subjective.
The way she looks at things.
Yeah, me too, but she's not entirely right. Beauty is subjective, it's only there if there's somebody to perceive it. Hey, Black Marvel, how you doing, bro? How's the brain wrinkles development going? I woke up this morning with a brain as smooth as a pool ball. And now I feel wiser. I've got at least 2 wrinkles today. How's you there, Marvel? What are you playing? Max Payne? Yo, I believe I got this one. Still haven't played it though. 2 wrinkles. Hey, 1 step at a time, okay? 2 wrinkles now, 3 tomorrow. By the end of the game, I have at least 7. Got bullied a fair bit. I ended up getting into a fight outside the principal. Whoa! Outside the principal's office? Hardcore, man. Yo, what kind of idiots were bullying you outside the principal's office? Well, I guess I shouldn't wonder how a bully could be an idiot. Wait, what? That's a drillable. Whoa. What? What's behind it? There's something here. And I can hear it. Is that... It's probably laser emitter? Maybe we can open it from the puzzle up there. And I bet this is related to... Probably opening the other statue? Or there might be a spark of Prometheus around here. Hopefully not anything Alcatraz. You got a broken nose? Ouch. I've never broken anything. I can't imagine pain. The other got expelled with that? Good. Good. My faith in humanity is restored after that story. Thank you, Lucio. The escape. Yup, there's definitely a driller in this puzzle, and we could probably use it for that thing down there. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I remember solving it in the demo. I remember experimenting here with the driller. Let's see, we can pick the connector. So this opened that door. What's in here? Nothing. Just another way to enter. Then... Wait, then can I just... No, I can't connect. Ah, shucks. Alright. I'm gonna put it inside though. But I don't think that will work. Oh, what if I leave it here? Nope. Wait, there's a blue emitter too? Why? Oh, this thing. This is actually where the puzzle ends. I need to get a teleporter too. Can't say I can relate. Did you also break a nose? In my case, they face no punishment. What the fuck? You tried smuggling items outside of puzzles yet? No, actually. I have not. I didn't have the need to. Teleporter, cool. Let me see, blue opens this. Right? Ah, take it. Nice. So what do we need this hole for? Ah, to put the teleporter inside. All right. Got it. Spent all my time trying to do that. Why? Are you trying to break the game? Yo, Marvel. Could become a really good QA, you know that? It's fun. I don't know. It's not fun for me because that used to be my job. Testing software. So whenever I'm just playing a video game, I try to play it the most straightforward way possible. It was girls and I beat the shit out of them the last time they attacked me, so they never touched me again. But the boy who punched me? Wait, the boy? In the face had no repercussions. He was also sick, had some degenerative nerve disease. Septum is still broken because of him since 7th grade? Wait, what is that? Degenerative nerve disease. What do you mean he was sick? Once you smuggle one thing, you basically solve everything else in the area? I wanna do it the intended way. Let me see, I knew it! There's an emitter. a green light, I think. I wonder where you need to point it to. I will find either a statue or, you know, a connector. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this here, like that. The devs will not shackle me. Now, I bet they encourage such behavior. Because after all, you're testing their game. If you find any undesirable solutions to solve the puzzles, they could, you know, take actions. What are you saying, Daya? Grab me by the neck with one hand and punched with the other? Zero... Wait, what? Zero this one, he was not right in the head. Oh, is that why they didn't expel him? I get that, but then he should not have been there. Should have been in a special school. Yeah. Muscle degenerative disorder. Maybe not nerve. I don't know what some of the twats I have to go to school with have done since they quit school at 16. They're probably either dead, in prison, or in gangs. I went to the nurses and they did nothing? What, for real? Where was that? Was that here? Have some massive businesses, yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. I hope those teachers are no longer there. Teachers, nurses, whatever. Lifters here, all 7.
One day, undoubtedly, an expedition will pass by this island. It will seek to document facts and statistics, to enumerate reasons for us not to look more closely. That is what we do now. We seek facts rather than truth. Because truth might frighten and unsettle the comfortable people who like to sit in their conference rooms and debate which corners we should cut today. These people like to imagine the chaos that could come one day, like a comforting fairy tale of distant darkness. But they do not see the chaos that is at our walls right now. The chaos that also lives within us. A force that is both necessary and appalling.
Yeah, fuck them suits. I think it... Wait, will he? Bully Mafia Goon. Yeah, could be.
Yes.
Stuff like that happens in Bulgaria today. Man, I told you already, it's not just in Bulgaria. We're just developing really slow. We're not the only ones. My observation is girls can sometimes be way more cruel and sadistic than boys. I agree, but it depends on the person, really. All of it happened in Israel? Again, yeah, but Israel isn't the world. What's going on with the megastructure systems?
Now, I suspect Byron is still logged in, and his presence has thrown everything out of whack. Entire subsystems are locked down, and everything that depends on those subsystems is disrupted.
Have you heard anything from Byron?
There was was a short burst of noise on the frequency we
Oh.
used to communicate, but that could have been anything.
What can you tell me about Cornelius?
He taught me a lot when I was young. Nowadays, people just know him as the museum curator, but back then, he was closely involved with every engineering project, and he was brilliant. When he encountered a problem, he'd always remain calm and keep working at it until he found a solution. I wish I could be that patient.
You are good as you are. Why didn't Tina and Cornelius just all vanish together? I guess that's an answer. That's a question we should be asking them.
If I had to guess, I'd say so that Cornelius could still go back for anything they needed. He was always leaving on expeditions anyway, looking for materials for his projects.
All right. That's one explanation. Just cursing at the person will get you in trouble, as it should be. Number 3, through the wall. Yeah, kind of remember this one. There was a lot of going out and in with the teleporter and the drill. Oh, okay. How do we do it? So I go in, I use the drill to go there. I can teleport here. Then why would I want to teleport there though? I think I need to get a teleporter inside. Yeah, definitely, because otherwise how am I gonna reach it? Okay, let's stop thinking and start acting. So yeah, you could teleport here, but so I need to get the drill in here with me. Oh, well, I can teleport through bars, can't I? Wait, hold on. I'm most probably doing this wrong. Oh. Not inside. Yeah, we did it. Alright, that was number 3? Yeah. Who's this? Jakob. Hi, man.
Listening to Miranda talk about beauty made me think. Okay, this might be super weird and kind of pretentious, but I honestly mean it. What is beauty? Like, where does it exist? Is it just in our minds? Or is there some objective component? Something quantifiable?
I always thought it was just perception. But if I understand her correctly, Miranda sees beauty as a property of the universe itself.
Yeah, that's very romantic, but I think beauty is subjective, solely in our minds, absolutely. An objective property that we can perceive, no. It exists in the interactions between the self and the world. I think it's subjective.
So, if it's completely subjective,
Yeah?
if we're gone, does that mean there's no more beauty?
Yeah! Because who'd be there to say this is beautiful?
If that's true, then doesn't that mean that we have a responsibility to survive as a species? Even to grow so that more beauty can exist?
Yes. Imagine sentience spreading across the galaxy, and as it does, the cosmos coming alive with beauty. We must survive, yes, but not grow? Oh, fuck this. Of course we have to.
That's a really powerful image. Beauty flowering in the universe as intelligence spreads. Thank you. I hope you're right.
So before humans, nothing was beautiful? Can you prove that something was? No one was there to tell you, to point at the thing and say, hey, look at this flower, it's beautiful. Look at this mountain range, it's beautiful. Or, you know, the opposite. It's just, look at this swamp, it's disgusting. And again, even if you have a gajillion people, half of them might find the swamp disgusting, the other half will find it appealing. I think it's purely subjective. What's the purpose of your life? Beauty. Animals can perceive beauty, I think, as well. I don't think they can. I don't think they have the capacity. I wanted to ask you about something else. Like what? Oh. What's your analysis of the southern region?
The southern part of the island is a natural desert.
Yeah, I see that.
Due to the chemical composition of the soil. I haven't been able to work out why it's so warm, though. It could be a warm ocean current or something to do with the megastructure's thermal output. New Jerusalem doesn't have the kind of equipment I'd need to figure that out.
Do you think Byron's okay?
I hope so. I understand why he was impatient, but he should have been more careful.
Did you know Cornelius?
Yeah, everyone knew Cornelius. After Eustathius retired, he was the only one left who was there since the beginning. Except
Where
I guess
is
none of us
Eustathius?
really knew him after all. We all thought he was lost in the past, always studying the archive and the simulation. But he actually had all these secrets. And a daughter.
Are you disappointed in him? People are more than they appear to be.
Yeah. Even after centuries, they can still surprise you.
Yeah. That's people for you. Once read an article about what beauty is, and I argued that it is a healthy-looking species, medical features, clear skin. Animals wouldn't couple with a sick one. Maybe it's that sort of thing about survival of your kids. Yeah, but you're confusing being beautiful with looking beautiful with being healthy. I don't think animals perceive beauty, but I do know if the other animal standing in front of them is sick. So naturally, you wouldn't want to make offspring with a sick one. What did you do in New Jerusalem when we went back? Miranda said that the fundamental language of reality is a kind of music. Thoughts?
I think that's one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard. I hope it's true.
That's what the article was saying, that it's a form of health? That beauty is a form of health? I don't think I agree. I have to think more on this one. What did you do in New Jerusalem? What kind of music do you like?
Okay, this may sound like a robot joke, but I love heavy metal, especially the more melodic kind. It's big, it's epic, it's full of emotion.
Right on, brother.
You really get lost in it. Actually, I named Bruce after Bruce Dickinson, the lead singer of Iron Maiden.
Nice.
They used to call him the air raid siren, which is also what my Bruce sounds like.
The air raid siren. Bruce is his cat, by the way. What about peacocks and a lot of birds in general? Aren't they meant to be attracted to quality of the male peacock's tail? I guess. But there's the thing, do you know why exactly the animal is attracted to the other animal? Because it's not just the feathers, right? There's a whole mating ritual. There's a dance, there's a exchange of gifts. Of course, to be good looking is one of the primary factors that attracts other members of your species. What did you do in New Jerusalem? I bet he's into too.
Pellegrino didn't mess up the VTOL. We only have a handful of them, and while they look cool on the outside, the truth is they're held together by gaffer tape and good intentions. There's a reason Melville's always complaining.
There's always something to fix, right? State of affairs could cost lives. Societies unwilling to invest effort and resources into their infrastructure cannot remain functional. I agree. In the future, we won't need them anymore. We have to learn to live with less, to be more creative. You're doing that.
When you put it like that, it seems hard to argue. More and more stuff isn't working anymore, and eventually there will be consequences.
That's all. Build the best nests, true. It's about strength and ability to protect and provide good genes. Four, 5, 6, 7, and 8 that way? What do you mean that way? Wait, there's a secret something. What a... Oh, it's a lost puzzle. Minimalism. Yeah, the lost puzzles were actually locked in the demo. This will be new. Pardon? Cable. So that pressure plate is currently activating what, this thing? Oh. Teleporter of what? Can I? Yeah, I don't think I can see it from down there, can I? I just want to try. Ouch. Yeah, no, you can't. can we teleport through... Ouch. To the blue gates? Have to try. Yeah, of course you can't. Oh! Stratum.
Let us consider the city. What is a city? It is not a gift from the gods, nor the product of nature. Unlike a mountain or a river, it is something that must be built through the deliberate arrangements of material by a mind imposing order on the world.
Okay.
And it is built to serve a purpose. To that end, it has roads and fountains and walls. And to the same end, it has laws and leaders. And though each city is built according to a different plan, all cities must serve their purpose, or they will fall and become ruins. Therefore, we may conclude that a city is also a kind of machine, constructed to improve the life of its citizens.
Right, what do you make out of this then? So what? If you call a city a machine? I'm missing something, seriously. You can also detach the fan? I wonder why. Wait a minute. Can I? Oh. I can! Give me this. Woo! Okay, now we leave this opened. Darn, now I need to get the jammer to open this door. How do I get the jammer here? I guess the same way. I'm not sure I can though. Crap. Ah, wait. Of course I can. What am I saying? Just put the teleporter here. And I took so much damage in this puzzle alone. How am I alive? Okay, so we keep the door open. Let's see. I wonder what these buttons do. Give me the fan. Aha. Opens up a door. Okay. Good job, the freaking teleporter now too. Okay, once we drop down, we'll have access to the what's his face accumulator, and then we need to grab the red light and use it to open that gate. I don't think the teleporter should be here. Actually, if I drop the teleporter down, I have no way of going back up. But do I need to? Oh, I definitely do. Because this right here is the only spot from where I can get the red light from. And also, if I remove this from the plate, that will close. It will not allow me to get the light. So I need to leave something down there on the plate and get the accumulator with me up here. And that something should not be the teleporter, I think. But I might be wrong. What if we... Yeah, if I drop down the teleporter, there's no way out of there. Teleporter has to stay here. Yeah, this is... all of them are fun. This is very, very interesting. So can't leave the teleport down. Fan is here. I think I want to get the jammer here and maybe keep the door open. And I probably want the teleporter just to be around here so I can teleport back up. Yeah. Right, give me a second. This place is visible from down there. Yes. Yes. Oh boy. So this you must reverse the surge of electricity impulses and then reinforce the firewall from within the crucible. Alright, Commander. Thank you so much for the insight. Wait, where's the freaking teleporter, man? Didn't I leave it up there? What the... Oh, fuck. Should have put it a little further back. And now I believe I'm locked in here. Nice. Damn it. Okay, bro. Okay, so just leaving this here for now. And we set the teleporter. Gonna move here. Hopefully I'll be able to see it this time. Pretty please. Okay. Okay, yeah, but now this thing closed. Wait. Yeah, I so can't. Because there are more... Wait, what the F? Okay, beam me up, Scotty. I knew it. Okay, I just leave this here. Right. I go back. It got the light. Take the accumulator back with me. And I think we solved it. Yay! Yeah, that was a fun one. Woo! Okay, who's next? You should have sent more puzzles.
Years back, we went on a scavenging expedition to an ancient industrial complex south of New Jerusalem. It was enormous, sprawling, an area many times bigger than our whole city, just dedicated to manufacturing.
Whoa.
It was incredible to think about the sheer variety of things they produced. And it made me realize how austere, how restricted our lives are. You know how most ancient structures are overgrown?
Yeah.
It's kind of pretty, but in a sad way.
Yeah?
Well, this one wasn't.
What?
There
Why?
had been some kind of chemical spill. I don't know if it happened while the structure was still operational, or
Most
something
probably.
just rotted through, but it killed everything.
Fuck.
Even centuries later, nothing could grow. It didn't have to happen that way, and history doesn't have to repeat itself. But we do have to remember that it did happen once.
Yes. So that it doesn't happen again.
In the early days, humankind lived in a world of unexplained wonders and terrors. The powers of the elements were understood in terms of gods and spirits. After all, how else could one explain thunderstorms and earthquakes? But as the realm of scientific knowledge expanded, the realm of the mystical began to shrink. The sacred grove, as Hegel wrote, was reduced to mere timber. But as superstition retreated, another thing was lost: meaning. In a purely mechanical universe, people yearned for the comfort provided by gods and spirits. But there was no way back.
But what about the beauty of the universe? The perfection of everything around us. Couldn't they see that?
Not sure I can see that, Miranda. But I do think there was another way, a way forward instead of back. Faith not in an invisible world, but in ourselves, in each other, in the inherent value of consciousness and civilization. They never really found it, but I think that in those last months when their whole species was dying, they caught a glimpse of it. And that's how your mother was born.
That's exactly what happened. It was described in some of the logs that we've seen in the first game. It was so surreal for people to... for the whole planet to actually stop fighting and work together, but it was way too late. Oh, more? Jeez, how many? 2 more. Wait, 2 more? Why? That's 3. Oh, but we do have a teleporter. Right, that's the main mechanic of this island, isn't it? Actually, I could just... hold on. Yeah, okay, that works. I'm gonna put this here. The other way around, actually. Yeah, it's nice that you can do this with just 2 elements. Ah, there we go. That's number 4. Thanks, bro. 3, 4, 2, 1, the tower. Everything seems to be this way. Ooh, a private message. Have 8, secret, 7, secret, 5, and 6, and another secret. Let's see what's happening. Social media. Expedition mega threat. Ooh. Jeremy, please post your thoughts on the expedition in this thread and keep it civil. Adel, I think the power that Athena has unlocked... The powers that Athena has unlocked are world-changing, and it's our responsibility to use them to lessen suffering for all living things. Fred, we know we heard your broadcast. All this, I think we're being tested and Byron failed the test. Damien, what happened to Byron was an accident. Belmarsh, is there a difference, ultimately? Oh, this guy. The Nirvana dude. Adol, yes there is. Jax, no one's actually seen Athena or Cornelius or Miranda at the megastructure. They could all still be aliens. Oh, this guy can... Still going on with his theory about aliens? I feel like we need to at least think about the potential of all these new technologies. Maybe the founder is trying to teach us how to use them. Buddha has. Absolutely, I agree with him. I think that's exactly what's happening. Atovok, why is everything malfunctioning on the island now? Is it because of Byron? Zaguran, he was still logged into the system, his presence may be destabilizing it somehow. Franklin, or it's Pandora. She seems to want to stop the team. Robin, honestly I wonder if Pandora is just somehow malfunctioning, like she's supposed to protect the megastructure but she can't tell friend from foe. Elwin, the choice of Pandora as a symbol cannot be accidental, and the message is obvious. The megastructure is Pandora's box and we should not open it. Fuck these non-believers. Linerx, 1k, we need a quick chat? I was troubled by your stated intentions for the Somnodrome. I thought we both viewed knowledge as a public good, not a dirty secret to be concealed. I didn't mean to conceal it, I just offered myself as a guinea pig. I lied in the conference room, we see things the same way. Unfortunately, it turns out we're not on the same side. I'm still deciding where I stand. Oh, I didn't lie. And we might be on the same side. Okay, let's go with this. Still deciding. I must urge you to think carefully. I'm sure you believe in the value of truth and scientific progress. If you do find a working device, you must not let it fall into a single set of hands. If I can't be there to help you, you must share it with the world. Yeah, okay, I agree. Research. No teleportation, because at this point, why not? In some ways, teleportation is one of the less surprising things we have found here, in that at least particle teleportation was known to be theoretically possible. Of course, that's still miles away from these teleporters, which operate on principles that simply contradict what we know of physics. The transfer of matter from one location to another is instantaneous without an observable wormhole or similar effect. There is, however, a release of exotic particles in the instant of teleportation which decay within fraction of a second. Alright. What's the other research? Oh, artifact, right. We did find an anchor, an ancient anchor used by seagoing vessels. An early human invention designed to keep boats from drifting by making use of gravity. Anchors also carried many symbolic associations. Where do we go next? 5? We're extending the stream a little today, but I do wanna at least finish this island. There's nothing that way. Okay. Let's go. Oh, let's go up here. That's a palm reader, I see. What the heck? Santin Chauki Diki Denexei. City by the Sea, author Eleni K. When I realized it was over, it was all really over for good. I decided to take one last trip to my favorite places before the symptoms got too much. I could never forgive what they did to Chalkidiki. Oh, Chalkidiki! This incredible wild rugged place between mountain and sea, with pine trees all the way down to the water, the colors, the vistas, the sheer overwhelming beauty of it all, and they just build over it. Hideous hotels sprawling like tumor, obscene beach bars blaring their awful music across the sea. Even in Kavuro tribes, it was impossible not to hate humanity a little for it. The idea of all of it returning to nature, of the hotels gradually sinking back into the reed fields, was moving and beautiful. But then I went back to Thessaloniki, and for all the ugliness inflicted upon that city, the idea that people would no longer meet up beneath the Camara, or go for long, ambling walks on the promenade, or for crepes on Platea Navarino, was unbearably sad. The idea of the Rotonda just standing there empty, after being a sacred place for so many centuries, it made me remember that it's not just beaches and forests that are beautiful, that cities can be more than just streets and noise. Cities can have histories and personalities, and that means something. Who am I writing this for? Do I believe there will be survivors after all? Do I think that crazy robot project I heard about will actually work out? Do I hope that aliens will come to our planet one day and wonder who we were? The truth is that I don't know, but there is something in the love we feel for the beautiful things that we build, as much as in our revulsion towards unnecessary destruction, that matters. Wait, there's more. Miranda. Why didn't our ancestors understand that you can build in ways that make an area more beautiful instead of ruining it? Even if all they cared about was personal benefit, wouldn't that benefit them more? Cornelius. In the long run, yes, but people rarely think about the long-term consequences, especially if there's an incentive to act immediately. Miranda. And yet, most of them were unhappy with the results. Couldn't they see that it was within their control to act differently? Problem solving. Solving the wrong problem, author L.D. Armand. From L.D. Armand's Can You Point Me in the Direction of a Better Timeline? Humans are problem solvers is a quote frequently associated with my friend Alexander Drennan. It's become a meme on the internet, used both ironically and not, though Alexandra, of course, is entirely earnest in her dedication to humanity. It's a great thought and vital to understanding our species, but it's also not entirely as simple as that. Take, for example, the recent extinction of the orangutan and the ensuing conversation about the dangers of unknown pathogens released by human activity. Most of us agree that a problem exists, and significantly, most of us believe that something ought to be done about it. So we've identified the problem and we have collectively decided to act. So why is nothing happening? That's a serious question. A great deal of effort is expended on raising awareness, but I would like to suggest that sometimes our problem-solving impulses can get stuck on the wrong goals. Awareness is not the issue. We have already convinced people that something needs to change. So if nothing changes, we have to wonder, why is the will of the people not being translated into action? Text missing from archive. And note, she's also capable of being devastatingly sarcastic, but that's another story for another book. Miranda, maybe the problem was that they didn't have enough hope. They could see the problems, but they couldn't imagine that one day those problems could be solved. Athena, it's easy for people to get so lost in the problems of the present that they think nothing will ever change. Cornelius, they lost hope because the historical circumstances they found themselves in encouraged despair. But that in turn meant the conditions could not change. How do you go against history itself? Founding 7, from Hypatia's journal, day 372. Yemo died today. One moment he was there, welding a joint on the upper levels of the tower, and the next he was gone. One careless step, that's all it took. Athena brought him to the dam, but even Cornelius couldn't help. Yemo is gone. Now there's only 12 of us. Athena, I think about Yemo every day. Cornelius, so do I. Athena, you did nothing wrong. You weren't even there. I was. Recharge V5? New schematics? What is that?
This is
Melville?
designed for an improved charging station.
Oh!
Fascinating, but not relevant.
Why? What? I don't get it. Why irrelevant? Hey man, you asked me to look for those schematics. I found them. Six, 7, oh, and 5. Wait, is that 5? Yup. Diad. Okay, you know what? I think I'm actually gonna wrap it up for today. Because this is... we still have a lot of things. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, basically half the puzzles. And then we have the statues, we have one more lost puzzle. I've got a lot of things. So I'm just gonna leave it for next time. Which is actually tomorrow. We'll continue with this game tomorrow. So don't you worry your pretty little heads about it. Thanks for the vibes, thank you for being here, Daya. It's always a pleasure. So, any recommendations? Who shall we raid today? I see... oh, not a lot of them. DNK Apps is playing Fire Emblem, as he usually is. He's either playing mostly Fire Emblem or Celeste. We've got Ixion doing Persona 3 Reloaded, and the Flooper playing Mario Party Superstars. This is all... man, it's Sunday, almost evening for me. Why aren't more people streaming? What's going on today? Oh, I have someone amazing playing BG, you mean Baldur's Gate? His name is Urgi. Oh, nice. Well, okay, yeah. Let me check them out. Urgi. Oh, this will be fun. Man, Baldur's Gate in... Nice. Okay. Gale, honor, first try. If I die, you eat a shoe? What do you mean you eat a shoe, Urgy? Alright, let's go say hi to the dude. It's definitely not his first playthrough. He's trying to do a hard run with Gale as a main character. He's Norwegian and very funny and has been playing Skyrim as well. Alright. Jude loves them. Okay. Makes permanent runs as well. Oh boy. I could never put myself through this, man. If I... Yeah, no, I don't have... I don't have a raid command. Not a love one die, I'm sorry. Did this have to be fixed? Yeah, but permanent runs, boy? I know it brings a lot of audience, but it also takes a huge amount of practice. And I just want to play more games. Yes, you do, haha. Haha. Maybe, we'll see. Right, dudes. That will be all for today. Thank you all so much for coming. We'll continue our Talos Principle stream tomorrow, same day as usual. And for now, let's go check out Urgy. Love them. Black Marvel, yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, man. Thank you, Lucio, Daya, Marvel, everyone who stopped today to say hi. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.